Good morning, everybody, and happy Wednesday, everybody. Happy freaking Wednesday. Whoo! I don't know why, but it feels like a really good Wednesday today. I just can't put my finger on why, but oh boy, does it feel like a really good Wednesday. Oh, baby. Good morning, everybody. Yes, good morning. God bless the USA, baby. God bless this beautiful country. Hoo-wee! If you're with me in the Discord or the YouTube chat, go ahead and say what's up. Let's see who's with us this morning. Let's see. We have SW, Julius, Cyrus, Trader Page, Butters, Darren, Dylan, Alex, Dragonspec, Rhett Berg, Tiger Trader, Big G, Spaztrick, Arrow Squad, Darren, Fat Guy Out West, Julius, Frank, Kelvin. Good morning, Shelly, Baby Food. Good morning. Good morning. Thank you there very much there, Scott. Appreciate you so much. Thank you. Hold on one second. Gotta refresh that chat real quick. Good morning, Micah, Silent NW, KG, Dana. Good morning. Wow, what a beautiful morning. Good morning, Big Sexy Cicino. Good morning. Woo-wee. It's a good Wednesday. It's a good way to wake up. It's a feel good Wednesday this morning. I tell you what, it's like, it's hard to describe the feeling, but I'm sure a lot of you folks out there are feeling the same way too. I think a lot of people are feeling the same goodness that I'm feeling this morning, because it's I missed it. I miss feeling like this. I miss feeling like this in the morning. This is a good morning. It's a good dang morning. I am filled with joy this morning. Good morning, Austin. How you doing there, buddy? Good morning to you, sir. Good freaking morning. Man, I can't even, like, I miss this feeling. I miss this feeling of waking up and feeling this good. It's like, I don't know. I felt like, I usually don't get political, but like, man, I just felt like, I just didn't feel like this day was going to happen. I really didn't. I didn't feel like, I just lost hope. I kind of lost hope, and I just lost faith that things were not going to turn out this way. I really did. I'm sure a lot of you felt the same sentiment, where you're just kind of like, all the nonsense out there and everything. You feel like there's going to be some more crap coming, and you wake up and it's like, oh boy, we're back, baby. Woo! We are back. Good freaking morning. Woo! Anyway. Sorry, but sometimes you just got to express that joy. But man, it feels good. It feels good to wake up, feel that hope again, feel that pride, and feel like, goodness gracious. I really honestly thought that we were not going to have I didn't think that we were going to have the results like we did, but you wake up and it's like, we're back. We're back, baby. We're back. We are back. So I did trade last night for the election. I'll tell you something. For you folks who've never traded the election before, while the results were still coming in, I already knew who was going to win because of the market. You have to understand, the market, the way this works, let me go over to the trading view here. The way that this works is that you want to be the first one in the pool if you can understand where the economy and the market's going to go. So there's a lot of people jumping into that pool, and it kind of just kept on going. I was lucky enough to get in pretty early. I traded the NQ last night, got in pretty early, got out, got back in, got back out. Let's go to the NQ actually here. But yeah, I try to ignore all these lines. But yeah, it was a beautiful, beautiful thing. It was a beautiful trade. We were ripping and roaring, and I caught this entire rip right here. You can see these are all of my Express funded accounts above me. So we got one there, we got one there, we got one there, Got one there and another one there. So that all kind of equals up to a total of about $12,000 in our XFA because we traded the Ripacita last night. But yeah, when the election results were still coming in, it got to the point where, you know, there's just a certain type of, there's a level of math where it's like, it's kind of the point of no return. And when the market started to realize that, the odds were pretty heavy. Now, it's kind of like you want to be the first one into the pool, right? So that's why you had such heavy buying and stops being popped. We had this retracement, and then we are now back at these highs again. So yeah, it was really cool to see that, and it was really great to trade that. Unfortunately, I couldn't trade on my live because, you know, they didn't allow us to trade on our live accounts. But I saw a lot of you folks out there really killing it in your accounts. Let's go ahead and do a poll here. I'm going to do a poll. Did you trade last night, and were you green? I'm going to put this in here. Green. Here, did you trade last night? Let's just do that. Did you trade last night? Green, red, and no trade. All right. Let's see what the temperature is of the MC traders in here. Go ahead and vote in the poll here. Thank you, Vibe Trade. Go ahead and vote in the poll. We just posted it here on YouTube. Let's see. Because by golly, it was explosive. And I was talking to a couple of my buddies, and they're just like, what do I do? Do I hold? I'm like, yeah, you got to hold this stuff. It's difficult to hold. And it just keeps going up, and people think, you know, it's going higher and higher and higher. It's going to stop. Eventually we do. But yeah, I mean, if you were holding from basically that Globex open right there, oh my goodness, right? Let's see here. So good. Only 11% were red, 46% were green, 44% no trade. So that's very, very good. I like to see that right now. Ongo says, Rip's first payout finally hit the bank last night during the vote count. Nice. Got some double good news there. Gold just bought a few micro. Nice. How do the election results affect gold and crude now? Well, I think crude, that it depends on, you know, this is going to take a while to kind of take place, but you're seeing, you know, crude backing off quite a bit here. Because if you don't remember, when Trump was in office, we didn't have any wars. So the price of crude, and he does have a good relationship with the Middle Eastern countries, and also drill, baby, drill. There's a lot of different things that will make the price of crude generally come down under a Trump administration versus a Harris administration. So I think that we will see crude coming down a little bit. Let's see what's happening to gold here. It's probably getting battered just a little bit here. You have to remember, with Elon Musk also kind of riding with Trump here, we do have the potential of Tesla exploding. We have Bitcoin exploding because Trump has talked about that he's big on Bitcoin and crypto. So we're going to see the crypto markets lighting up quite a bit, I'm assuming. A lot of different things. This is, if you didn't trade during 2016 to 2020, boy, did you miss out. It was an excellent time to be a trader. I think we're going to live through a lot of that again. I am excited to see what the new policies are in effect. We do have FOMC tomorrow, so we're going to learn a little bit about, because think about it, Jerome Powell is going to make a statement, and he's going to have a lot to say about the Trump administration. So I think, you know, like I said, I woke up feeling very, very good this morning. I think that as a trader, we're going to have a lot of beautiful opportunities over the next 4 years. And I think that things are going to be great for us as traders. So very, very excited about that. Tesla's up 15%. Yeah, look at the chart on Tesla, by the way. If you folks missed Tesla, Tesla was trading all the way up at 274. Look at this big old gap that Tesla has here. Look at this gap in Tesla. It's just insane. But keep in mind, I mean, we'll go to the daily here on Tesla. Tesla has a lot of room to the north side here. It really does. Like the peak's up here about 420. So Tesla has a lot of room. Maybe it's something that you consider potentially for a long-term investment. I know that my friend is extremely deep into Tesla. He's one of the largest shareholders of Tesla, and he's waking up very happy this morning, obviously. So there's a lot of different trade ideas that are going to come out of this new administration. There's a lot of different trading environments that are going to come. So very, very exciting to be alive today. Very exciting to be a trader today. And of course, just very happy, filled with joy today. So Elon was a big factor in securing the win. I think so. Yep, I think so. I think that helped out a lot. You know, we'll try to keep it less political, but it's hard not to be a little bit political today. July Pepper says, passed my first 50K combine last night and have less than 100 on another one till it's passed. Slow and steady wins the race. Nice work there. Very, very nice. Ocean Grown says, got a 15K payout this past week. Thank you for all the psychology lessons, Ribs. Well, I'll tell you what, it had nothing to do with me. It was you, buddy. It was all you putting in the hard work there. So hats off to you. Let's go back to like a that's not it. Go back to the NQ chart here, get a 3 minute, and we are, hold on, there we go. We are rolling. Get the levels back on the chart. Why? Oh, 3 minute. There we go. All righty, there we go. So yeah, we are kind of pushing up a little bit here. We did have this little flush down towards the VWAP here at 582 3/4. I'm curious here too. I'm going to do another poll. So 46% green. Looks like, oh, thank you so much there. Slap her ass. I love that. 4K last night, baby. Let's go. Nice slap. There you go. Very, very nice. That's a wonderful, wonderful thing that you made it happen. I'm seeing some big numbers across the board from a lot of traders out there. So I saw a lot of people packing up on combines. The kind of the new thing that I see people doing is like loading up a 30 pack of combines and just trading those collectively. So you have 6 packs of 5 packs. You have six 5 packs of XFAs ready to go at a moment's notice. So that's also a strategy that you can employ if you are interested. Let's go ahead and end this poll. And I'm curious, how many people helped with the vote yesterday? Did you go out and vote in the 2024 election? Yes, no, and then I'll put not from US. But hey, no, we won't go there. But there we go. Let's see. Did you see the picture of Joe Biden wearing all red? I wonder who Jill and Joe voted for. Anybody believe that they might have voted for? I don't know. You never know. Looks like we have, a lot of people who voted here. Very, very nice. Let's see here. I'm going to go back and try to read these questions here. Oh yeah, when does the view start? That'd be funny if I could actually live stream that and do like a reaction to that. That'd be pretty funny. Rates are going higher. I hope Elon fares better than Giuliani did. Blah, blah, blah. Proud to be garbage and God fearing America. Good morning, everyone. You guys see Elon Musk and Dana White sitting next to Trump talk about a power table. There you go. Very, very nice. What trade did I take? Very, very good question. So it was this trade right here, this breakout of 423. That's where I got long. I got out here and then I got back in here and then sold towards 620. So just to draw that out, it was this break here and it had like one down candle on a 3 minute, but like nothing. And then I got out here and then I took it again for this break and then held it. It's either that break. Yeah, held it through a little bit here and then trailed out the rest there. So that was the trade yesterday. And that was when basically the election was pretty much secured for Trump to win there. So it's like I said, the market is not going to wait for the official results. And when it gets to the point where it's almost certain that a certain candidate is going to win and the effect that we're going to see on the markets because of that, that's why you saw a bunch of people jumping in. So there you go. Hope Elon fires half the federal government like he did Twitter. Hey, you know, I'm very excited to see what's going to roll out in the next 6 months. I'm very excited to see what the changes that are going to be made in the next 6 months. I think it's going to be a beautiful thing to see. I think that people have been sick and tired of the rhetoric that we've had for the last 4 years. Obviously, that was shown at the ballot boxes. And I think that it was actually underrepresented, to be honest. I think that it was a landslide in so many ways, but I think that a lot of people lost faith in the election that they didn't even go out and vote. So I think that it was an underwhelming representation of what the country actually feels and thinks. That's just my opinion on things. But yeah, there was also another trade here, but I was sleeping like a baby. I had a good sleep last night. I had a really, really good sleep last night. But there was a very good opportunity here for this quick short and then this reflection trade of coming back up here. And then once again here. So will the market drive higher today? TBD. I do think that there's a lot of room for, we have Amazon, Meta, Apple, Nvidia still has room to the north side, and that can push the NQ and the S&Ps to the top side here. I don't have my accounts locked out yet, but I'm up $12,000 and I kind of just want to secure the bag on that. So I'm probably going to lock it up for the remainder of the day personally, unless I see something interesting. Is anybody out there long or short in this market right now? The bonds are kind of holding these lows right now. That is interesting to see. So we're kind of holding these lows in the bonds here. Long at 72. Let's see where the NQ is trading right here now. Okay, so you're at 10 points in the green right there. Love that. Short gold, I like that. Short Dow. Let's check out the Dow futures here. Yeah, we did make a new high on the Dow, and we are pulling back a little bit. What's your target on that short? I am curious. Trail got hit up 822. Very, very nice. Short YM because it's up 1,200 points. Yeah, the Dow went insane, right? Look at this. I wish I was a Dow trader. It's so crazy. It's just so insane that it's just like, wow, 43,800. Who would have thunk it? It's insane. Mark M says, flat past my combine, so must wait until tomorrow to trade an XFA. Very nice. Or trade a practice account today. The other thing you can do, Mark, is you can stack combines like we're talking about earlier. That's a very good strategy for a lot of people because if you do end up losing an XFA, also it makes it a lot, think about it this way. Imagine your mindset. If you trade 5 copied XFAs at one single time, imagine that you have 6 more groups of 5 waiting in the wings for you. Now, it doesn't have to be 6. It could be 1, 2, or 3. But imagine that you have that many combines that are passed waiting in the wings for you. I'm guessing that will help your mental a little bit. Now, again, if this is like, if combines are an expensive thing for you, don't employ this strategy. But if combines are kind of a rip in the wind for you, $50 is $50. It's not that big of a deal. You can buy a 5-pack for $250 and then basically just stack those away. I'm thinking that if your mindset is kind of shifted when you're trading in your XFAs, where you're thinking like, oh boy, this is the real deal. If I lose these, I'm going to have to go back to start. It's just like, it's like, you got that mental interference kind of out of the way because now you're thinking about, okay, I'm just going to take these trades. It's going to be great. Can you copy trade 5 XFAs and 5 combines together? Ooh, that's a good question. Does anybody know the answer to that on Top Step X? Because I've never tried to do it myself. Has anybody ever tried to copy trade XFAs and combines? I'm assuming that you can. Because you can on Ninja Trader with Replicanto. But in Top Step X, okay, you can. All right, thank you. Beautiful. So yeah, you can. But I would say kind of keep them separate. Trade your groups of combines and then trade your group of XFAs separate. And the good news about that is that if you're struggling with this kind of like, because I think that a lot of you folks out there, you're very good traders and you just don't know it yet. You're kind of blinded by this fear that you have that kind of controls your trades. And you're okay to hold trades deep into the red, but then when that trade starts going green for you, like this trade yesterday, this was not a hard trade for me to hold because I had my trade idea and we had the levels to be watching. We're watching the MC levels together in the MC last night. So for me, it's not that difficult of a trade for me to hold on to things. And especially I think you folks out there, if you have a group of XFAs you're trading and you already know that you have past XFAs waiting in the wings for you, it's not meaning that you should be reckless in your trades, but I guarantee you that you're probably going to be a little less skittish in your trading. So that would be my advice for you folks out there if you're having a little bit of trouble of holding on to your trades out there. How long can you have combines waiting for the XFA? If you have 5 active XFAs, there is an unlimited amount of time that you can have those combines on. So there is no count on those. You can create groups of combines. I'm not sure how to create trading groups. I know how to do the copy trading thing, but yeah, I can only do like one group of copied things in my Top Step X. So I don't know how to do that. Rips, the YouTube mobile app doesn't show the goal pinned anywhere, just an FYI. Oh, huh. Okay. Well, there is a goal that we will continue streaming through the New York Open today if we get 18 more super chats. Super chats. There you go. There you go. You can finance the next 5 combines with your first payout. Yeah, that's very true. That's very, very true. That is true. Trader Joe says, I'm not trading today because I'm hungover from celebrating the election. There you go. All the best to everyone trading, but I'm still buzzed. Thanks, Rips, for a wonderful stream. God bless America, buddy. God bless America. I can see the goal. Okay, so you folks can see the goal. Are you more of a scalper than a swing trader? Well, you can't swing overnight on the whatchamacallit, on Top Step. You can't swing overnight on Top Step. So yeah, it's just one of those things. So I guess you couldn't really call me an overnight swing trader. I do like to hold positions for as long as I can, as long as they're working in my favor. So I don't know if you'd call that a swing. I like to scalp. I'm a momentum trader, but if we have momentum like we had last night, I'm holding those trades out. Like I'm riding that wave. So Rips, payouts on XFAs are treated as income, correct? When you go to live, you get the normal futures tax treatment. You do not. You're still a 1099 contractor analyst. So contractor analyst. So that's all it is there. So Dakota does it all the time. He swings overnight. Well, it's the question is more so like multi-day swings. So like, can I open a trade right now and then close it tomorrow? No, because Globex open is at 6 p.m. and you have to stop trading Top Step at 4:15. Well, to be safe, we'll call it 4 p.m. So you don't get to have that overnight hold in futures. By the way, we are ripping right now. We are sending this to the moon. Congratulations to anybody who's still here long. I know 672 is one of you that got in here. Rips, did you have a chance to trade the Asia session? It was ripping today. I did trade the Globex session during the election. Nice. LG got it. Very, very nice. Ever so meticulous. Long did at 82. Gorgeous. You love to see it. Yeah, Apple is tooling up here as well. Rips, the ones on hold, they won't be rebuild if they passed, even though they are not activated right. That is correct. Yes. So if you have 5 active XFAs, you can have a bunch of combines waiting in the wings, and they're there permanently. It's a beautiful thing. And as long as you have 5 active XFAs, they're there forever and ever and ever. The moment you lose an XFA and you don't activate one of those past combines, a 30-day clock is starting against it. The moment that you activate that one XFA, now you have 5 active XFAs again, the clock is now over. So there you go. What is your TP in NQ? Hey, Sky Junkie for life. Thank you so much for that dono. Appreciate you. Beautiful day. Yes, indeed. It is. It is awesome. Page already out last high. Oh, gotcha. K-Dogger 61 out on that high. Beautiful, beautiful move there. Up to 713. Kind of rejecting there. Short 59.49. Let's go ahead and take a gander at the S&Ps here. Let's go ahead and see what's going on. Yeah, it does look like, we are topping out here, but that doesn't mean that we can't break out. We are having some issues here getting over 59.50. Okay, let's see what the poll results are here for the election. Go ahead and hit that lucky like button, because the more likes we get today, the more likely it is we do a giveaway. I'll do a giveaway today at 1,200 likes. 1,200 likes. If we get 1,200 likes, we'll do a giveaway for a free Top Step Combine today. How does that sound? What is the difference in trading with and without Trump? I remember people saying the tweets were wild. Yeah, when Trump tweeted, it would create volatility in the market. And so you would have TweetDeck running. This is back in the day. You'd have TweetDeck. I think it used to cost money back then. You'd have TweetDeck running, and it would like ping an alert. And every single time you'd have certain accounts that would follow. You'd have the Trump account that obviously you'd be following, and then you'd be trading on that. And it would be kind of like a squawk that you're listening to, so to speak. But it was crazy. It was an amazing, amazing market. We'll see if we can get out of this interest rate market and move towards more of a breaking news related market, which would be lovely. So Trump market is the best market. Yeah, it's a very, very fun market to trade. Very, very fun market to trade. Can you share your volume profile settings? Absolutely. Hey, and good to see you. Good to see you. So what you want to do is go back and pause the video. Leave that up there for a second. Go to my style right here and just go back and pause the video right there. Good to see you there. Checkmate. How's your trading been? Expect chop during regular trading hours after the linear move last night. Most futures trading firms have full margins overnight. Yeah, I don't even think I can trade my Top Step Live account. So, yeah, I don't think that I can. Go long and liquidate your position in 4 years. There you go. That's a strategy. If I could hold overnight, I definitely have an XFA that I just had running for the next 4 years. Is it easier to trade during a Trump market? I don't think that it's ever going to be easy to trade. I really don't. I think that we're going to have a lot of nice volatility to trade, which will be lovely. But I don't know if we want to use the E word ever associated with trading there. Got to put the Trump press conference back on the economic calendar. Yep, that's right. That is right. So anytime that there's like a press conference, that's also something that will create volatility. So yeah, there's a lot of great volatility that's going to be tradable over these next 4 years. And it's just nice too to wake up and like it's done. It's over with. There's nothing. It's over. It's done. We don't have to wait. No shenanigans. No nonsense. It's over. It's done. It's it. It's great. It's fantastic. I'm very happy about it. Morning Rips, hectic day. What is going on there in the West? I think that a lot of people woke up very happy this morning. Went to bed last night at around 1 a.m. CST, very happy and relieved. There you go. Yes, indeed. Thank God it didn't take 4 days. Thank God it didn't take 4 weeks. It could have been a lot worse. I mean, I think a lot of people were from the camp that they were pretty shocked that it was in and done and it was over with. And I think it's very interesting that the other candidate didn't do any type of concession speech or anything. And yeah, anyway, I don't want to get political, but yeah, I thought it was very, very, very interesting. Good day, people. Good choice from All Americans USA. Thanks. Where are you from, Parrish? Where are you from? Some crazy liberal in my neighborhood keeps stealing my Trump signs. I got the last line. Yes, you did. That is pretty funny. My EMA angle is up, so I don't try to get past it when it's a 45-degree slant up. There you go. You don't want to get political after talking about it for 25 minutes. It's tough. You know, look, we get 1 day. It's the election results. Excuse me for expressing my freedom of speech. Do you expect us to have a very trendy market, but all over 4 years, basically sideways, maybe a small increase at best? No, I expect there to be a lot of changes in the market. I expect there to be a lot of new things rolling out. We're going into the age of AI, and we are going to have Elon sort of at the helm of a lot of things here, where I think that's going to have a big influence on the markets and where things are going. I think that the technological advances that we're going to see across society over the next 4 years are going to be pretty major. I think they're going to be pretty major. What's a good momentum indicator? You know, I don't really use indicators for momentum, but I guess you could call Bookmap an indicator. There's momentum indicators out there, but they're going to be kind of late to the party. You can use like an RSI divergence strategy. You know, you can use relative strength. Yeah, I don't know. I like using Bookmap for momentum. The best indicator out of any indicator that you can use for momentum, hands down, is the time and sales. And having no filter on the time and sales, you'll be able to see when there's a lot of momentum coming into the market based on the velocity of which those prints are moving and gapping away from one another, or just the sheer heartbeat of the market and the rhythm that it's exhibiting when you're watching the time and sales. But I'm not a big believer in using like an auxiliary indicator, you know. Not everyone around the world understands freedom of speech. I wonder if we get a chip sell-off with CHIPS Act likely being repealed. Maybe. Let's see what's going on with Soxel. Yeah, Soxel is doing well. So chips are not suffering here and now. We're not seeing... if we get out of this gully of despair here, you have to remember the SMCI fiasco that kind of unfolded back towards the end of October, where the Ernst & Young auditor left SMCI. That was kind of like the reason that we saw chips kind of getting buried. So yeah, will it get out of this gully of despair? I think we need to see some repair in SMCI, of course, and then I think NVIDIA would be leading the charge for that. More Rips, congrats on the trade. Better to let the first 15 minutes and look for reversal either way. Yeah, I like that a lot there. Saw a video of a guy hook his Trump sign to shock people when they try to grab. Oh my God, that's amazing. Today's a great day. Great day. Good morning, Ribs. Good morning, Kevin. Question: what is your favorite time frame that you get the most success out of? I use for my top-down analysis. I'm starting at a 4 hour, down to a 1 hour, into a 15, into a 5, into a 3, into a 1. My trade executions are usually on a 5 or a 3. I do sometimes, well, I guess we don't really use NinjaTrader anymore, but on NinjaTrader, I'd always be showing the 30-second chart, but I'm never trading off of that 30-second chart there. Trump's idea to bring back tariffs will have an interesting effect on the market. Could be some awesome opportunities. I agree with you there, Tanner, 100%. Andy says, I use a candle speed indicator I developed on TradingView. What's the name of it? Share it with us. How do we learn to use time and sales good? Well, you just spend a lot of time with it. There's no book you're going to read that's going to be better than experience. So I don't really know if there's any books on how to use time and sales there. How do you learn time and sales? I mean, you just have it up and watch it. That's it. Have it up and watch it. Let's see here. Rips, any opinion on footprint charts? I used to use footprint charts, but I don't anymore. You can use a footprint chart that's overlaid into Bookmap now, which is pretty cool, but I don't use it at all. I used to use footprint charts, but the way that I trade now, I get better results from not using them and using Bookmap and candlesticks. Hey, Rips, fellow Vegas here. I've been watching you on Top Step. Hey, what's up, Wildfire? What part of Vegas are you in? Is Top Step having a Veterans Day sale like last year? Michael Patak posted something about sales, and he thinks that there's just not going to be any more sales on Top Step. There might be a Rips discount code coming. If it's your very first time ever trading on Top Step, if you click the link that is pinned to the top of the chat there, if you click that link and it's your very first time ever trading on Top Step, you will get a discount on your very first account. Is it a sell the news type of day? I wouldn't think so, but we might have some early repair. I think that we would have some ripping. Floppy asks, are you on the Epstein list? Yes, of course. Loved going to that island. It was amazing. It was the best times of my life. You think we get a rate cut on Thursday? 25 basis points is what the Fed Fund futures are pricing in. Let's see here. If they're still pricing in a 25 basis point cut. Let's see. Yep, 25 basis points is what we are pricing in right here and now. What's a good way to scalp, or how do you scalp personally? Thanks for answering questions. Scalping just means that you're in and out of a trade in a shorter period of time than if you're holding a trade for a longer period of time. Scalping can be different to anybody, but I'm manually doing it with either a Stream Deck hotkeys or clicking to take a trade in and out with very tight targets. So that's what scalping is to me. Let's see here. Candle speed and acceleration by Ready, Set, Fire. Let's see. Candle speed, and acceleration. There we go. See what this thing's going to show us here. That's cool. That's Andy's indicator here. Very, very cool. Thanks for sharing that. Very, very cool. Let's see if we get some. Let's go to the 1 minute here. Oh, cool. That's very cool. This is a great tool for scalping, I'm assuming. Very, very nice. It's called reading the tape. Yeah, of course. It's called reading the tape. Watching the time and sales is reading the tape. But if you're just looking at how to find momentum in the market, reading that tape and the velocity, the speed that it's printing, and the gaps in the prints is very good to be watching there. Very, very cool. Awesome. Love that. That's very, very cool. Thank you for sharing that with us there. Funded again and Trump wins start of the day. Nice there. Rhino, let's go. Rips, to use fib retracement tools? No, not usually, but there's a lot of value in using Fibonacci. I think it's a very good tool, especially if you want to see retracements. It's very, very good. I personally don't use it though. Rips, do you see low liquidity and large slippage in the NQ Dome? It's pretty, it's a lot better than it was yesterday, but it's definitely it's a little bit lower because we're at loftier targets here. So there's a lot less liquidity being provided. You can see, if we go to the book map here, you can see, we're zooming in, it's a pretty wide spread. Like, look at this area right here. Look at how wide that spread was. Look at this spread. Very, very wide here. Wide, right? Very wide spread. See that? Printed, let's see, on this print. What is going on? There we go. So you're seeing, very, very gappy prints. Oh, hold on. There we go. Yeah, very, very gappy prints. Very, very gappy market. But yeah, it's to be expected when we're very, very lofty. We had a lot of big pushes overnight there. What's the hat link for the 5K club? I would ask in Top Step TV. They post that if you ask. I don't have the link myself, but if you ask them, they'll definitely give that to you. Did you jet over with Bill Clinton? Yes, of course, 100%. To EL, at 59.45. If it fails, there's a 2ES waiting at 59.41. Good luck to you. Elon said Trump will relieve it when he got elected. Relieve what? The Magnificent Seven are generally projecting upwards today. Do you think we'll keep reaching up for the day or a bit reverse NQ? That is, we might have a slight pullback to start the day, but I think the market will be rallying today. It's my best guess that I think that we'll be rallying. We'll be having a continuation of this. I mean, we had a big draw of liquidity down here. You can see this volume bar right here, huge draw of liquidity, and we're really not running into a lot of overhead supply. That's too crazy. Hey, Rips, what are your thoughts on the S&P PMI final? Is this big news? None of the news that's coming out today is very big. That will be news that's coming out today, but none of it is very big. We do have a 30-year bond auction today that's going to be interesting, but I don't think it's going to be extremely market moving or anything like that. The big news, of course, is tomorrow when we have the jobless claims and the FOMC rate decision there. Heads up, Rips. I called Top Step Support about some stuff, and a sale may actually be in the works before the end of the year. Okay, cool. I will keep my ears to the ground on that one. Good morning, Mass Trader Rick. How are you, buddy? Do you think as a prop trader, we should scalp the market and leave runners on the winners? I think it's a great strategy. Absolutely. Would last night's move be called a big Trumpacito to the upside? Very well could be. That might be the exact technical name of last night's pattern. Trumpacito to the top side there. Hi, all. Had my biggest profit on an XFA. When is the next election again? Nice. Let's go. Sick work there. Gold Chess Club here. What is that? $6,000, right? Holy smokes. $3,000. So very nice. Very nice. You love to see that. How high do you think the NQ could go today? We could get probably, if it continues to rip and roar here and we do break out of these capped off highs, we could definitely be entertaining some liquidity up at 800s and probably reclaim those 820s there. So could be very interesting. There are some books on traditional tape reading. I have an old antique one with a box of tape rolls. It might be worth something someday. That's cool. I've never actually read a book on tape reading. I wonder what they'd say. I really wonder what they'd say. See, that's the trap spike down I said would happen. Okay. Ribs should have listened to you. Blue Combine did not touch my XFA. Well, that's good. That's good. Ribs, have you ever noticed that there's no slippage when you're on the right side of the trade and the market hits your profit target? I only see slippage when on the wrong side of the trade. We have a good way of tricking ourselves with that, but it might be a liquidation factor if your account is getting liquidated at a certain level. But we were talking about this morning in the MC. You want to be understanding that the market needs to print above or below where your order is resting for it to trigger. So if the offer and bid move and it doesn't have a print, it won't trigger. So what do you think about the 1,000-tick chart for NQ trading? It's very similar to what I'm using in Bookmap. I scale in and out of Bookmap, so it's a dynamic sort of tick chart based on how zoomed in I am. So I really just use that instead of using a tick chart, and I reference that against usually a 3 or 5 minute chart in the NQ. Even though this is 1 minute up here, this is usually not what I'm trading off of most of the time. I bass about 80% of my combines. However, all of my trading knowledge dies when I receive my new XFA. Any advice? We're talking about this earlier, Thomas, but what I would suggest that you do is that you pass an XFA and then go right back to a combine. And then that way you can work on having multiple XFAs ready to go. And then that way you're not super scared to be trading your XFA how you do on your combines. The other thing that might be happening is you're passing your combines too quickly. And for that reason, you are not really trying to take good trades. You're just trying to rush the process and you're not paying attention to how many combines you're resetting or blowing. So there's a couple different things to take into factor here. If you are trading combines, it's taking you like anywhere from 3 to 9 days or longer to pass. It might just be in your head where you're nervous about trading. So I would say stack up a bunch of past XFAs. Good morning, Rivs. Were you using Bookmap while trading last night? Of course, 100%. I would not trade without it. That was an easy scalp. It was a F2EL with a 2ES triggering at buyer stop. There you go. Nice. I'm up 1K today. Happy. Nice work there. Fruits of deeds. When does the market open? In about 50 minutes. 50 minutes. Let's see here. Go back. Okay, here we go. Thank you for answering questions. Very helpful. Thanks, Dan. Rips, what is your opinion on top step live accounts and why profits on live smaller than one on XFAs? It could just be because, I saw a $56,000 profit in a live account. I don't remember the last time I've seen that in an XFA account. So, and we're talking about single accounts here. I don't see what you're seeing. So I think it's, live accounts are great. I've been doing really well in my live account lately, as well as my XFAs. Morning all looks like that baby woke up last night. There you go. Whoa, holy smokes, Tradeify. Have a great trading day. Thank you. Thank you so much. Appreciate you, buddy. Thank you. We should get a bounce at 59.40, but my Lakeshore to enter long is down at 59.35. All right, Richard. Very active this morning. Love to see it. Was up till 3 a.m. watching that election. I don't know if I'm going to trade today. If I do, it's going to be a lot later than usual. There you go. So fun trading last night. Unfortunately, only traded a combine, not an XFA. It's okay. I'm sure that you probably got pretty close to passing that thing there, Mashup Planet. Any idea why gold sold off so hard? Under the new administration, there's going to be a shuffle in fiscal policy. So we're going to see a lot of these things starting to move and have a lot of volatility there. Sorry, Rips, it's hard to hear you over the screeching of 71 million bald eagles. There we go. God bless America, baby. Rips, I'm up 1K today, and yesterday I got my 2K payout. I'll give it up for fruits of deeds. Slippage is due to it being a market order instead of a limit order, which is what your profit target would be. That is true as well, Sully. That is true. Let's see. Is anyone short this market? I would think all shorts covered. No, I guarantee you that there's still people that are short this market. Let's go here to the 15-minute. And let's see. Yeah, right here. There's still people short from here. We can come up and cook those bad doggers like a nice American Frank and get up and going to something around like 820. So I would say, no, there's still people that are going to be short. And I think that they're not blown out just yet. So I use 2K tick and a 5-minute chart on NQ works perfect with a 9 EMA. There you go. Found a strategy that works for you. The slippage is accurate. I talked to Top Step about this. They know about it. Yeah, again, market orders are different than limit orders. If you're doing a limit order, you're going to get the exact price that you put it in at. There you go. Good info for folks who are interested in Bookmap. If you have Thinkorswim, you can subscribe to Bookmap for only $40 a month. Futures and equities. Yeah, it's a different version though. The standalone version of Bookmap, you can actually record your sessions. You can't do that on the Thinkorswim version. There's a lot of different variations. You can't use a lot of the add-ons, if I'm not mistaken on that. So you get what you pay for. I would say always go for the actual retail box version of Bookmap versus the trading view, the whatever it's called, the Schwab, the Thinkorswim version. Let's see. The gold move is a head fake and great buying opportunity. Find a place technically to buy longer term. Do you want trading in the short term? Thank you for that, Brooksy. Do you recommend using higher risk when trying to pass a 50K than going for a 2 risk reward? It depends on your trading style. You want to have your same trading style that you're carrying over into your XFAs. So whatever that is that works for you, carry it over. Don't trade different styles, because then when you get to the big leagues in your XFA, you're not going to know what to do, right? Rips, when did you trade this morning? There was enough liquidity? I traded last night. I traded during the election results as they are coming in. So don't copy trade XFAs, trade them individually. Again, it depends on your financial situation. If XFAs costs and combine costs are ripping the wind for you, I think that it's very valuable to be copying those accounts. But if you're skittish, you're scared, you're nervous, it's okay to trade one and see how it works. It's, again, everybody's different. I always trade my XFAs copied. Let's see here. It looks like almost everyone was buying gold in preparation for a Harris victory. Perhaps that could be it. Can you show us your book map? It's right above my dome. My head. I shouldn't say dome. So you can stack up a lot of XFAs at once, but you can only trade 5 at a time, right? That is correct, Adam. How's Bookmap look so far? It's very thin right now. It's still very, very thin. We have liquidity at the 620s all the way up to the 760s. Done for the pre-mark session, I think, up 2,300, 1150 to go to pass my 150K. Very nice. TMP3. Take it slow, buddy. Take it slow. I love that. Would you consider a short here? Is that trading suicide? I would wait. I think that basically playing on the long side of the market would be the best move today, especially after the market opens. I think that looking for retracements and then looking for stronger bids to show up. It's very difficult to predict where the market's going to go today, but I think there's going to be viable opportunities as long as you're patient. Up 13K today in my 50K XFA. Nice work, NeoJack. Give it up. 50K XFAs, you can make a lot of money. I know somebody who pumped up a 50K XFA with a 50K balance almost instantly. So there you go. Yeah, big W's there for Tradeify. Thank you so much. What's the rule with XFAs? There's lots of rules. What are you looking for specifically? Let's see here. Candle speed and acceleration. Yep, that's right. Let's see here. Is New York open in 2 minutes? No, the time changed here in the US. So no. New York open is in less than an hour. Let's see. Going back here. Open should give decent pullbacks for longs. I agree with you, Mario. 100%. What would you recommend you have for me? First time buying an account, just switch from options. Any wisdom? I would buy a 150K account because you'll never get that cheap ever again. When you get that 150K account, don't use it. Use the practice account. You can reset the practice account for free. You don't make any money using the practice account, but you'll start to understand how futures move. Find an instrument that moves at the speed that you like. I would pick either between the S&P, which is ES, or the NASDAQ, which is NQ. I personally trade the NASDAQ because I am a momentum trader and I like the way that it moves. And if you are more of you want to take things slower, I would look at the S&Ps. I would pick between those two. Trade only on your practice account for the first week, 2 weeks. Once you feel like you have your sea legs, then switch over to your combine. That would be my best advice to you. Also, I think your first reset is discounted as well if you use my link that's pinned to the top of the chat there. FYI, if you double click the price scale, you can level out the whole chart. Yeah, there you go. I mean, I have mine set to scale price chart only, and that was like the guy who's in MC now. So. Rips, you should look at gold. It's been nuts. Yeah, we saw the sell-off earlier. If you have Thinkorswim, you can just read the tape. It's way better. I like the tape that you can have in TopStep X and NinjaTrader. I think it's better than Thinkorswim. Thinkorswim is a little bit too slow. For me. Richard, how did you know market was going? Oh, it's Richard talking to himself. Selling 1 hour for a shakeout of the weak retail hands that buy the open. Yeah, we could see that. I mean, we could see a retracement back down to somewhere, in this level down here. That would be lovely. We could totally see a retracement back down to that level there. Could happen very easily. Rips at 5K payouts. Can you get a hat? What is that after 10K hoodie? Yeah, you get a 10K hoodie. You get a 20K pashmina cashmere scarf. At 50K, you get, I don't know. Yeah. Trader page, take him out today. When can we see you in a tornado so we can understand what a rip in the wind is? Max number of accounts is 5, right? Any accounts. No, you can actually trade. Like I said, you can trade 250,000 combines consecutively if you want, all copied. There's a strategy right now that people are employing where you can trade 30 combines at one time, and you try your best to pass those. And if you pass them, now you have 30 XFAs waiting in the wings to use. That's 6 full packs of 5 XFAs. So take out an active pack, you have 5 active XFA 5 active XFA accounts going, and you have five packs, 25 accounts waiting in the wings there. So I think that's a really good strategy there. After 10K, it's a bigger hat. There you go. Yeah, you get a Stetson. Rips, any chance small caps get wild again? If participation increases in the market, then yeah, you'll see more small cap traders coming in. So maybe, perhaps, but small caps have been not a great place to waste your time for a long time. You have to wait for so long. NQ gives you opportunities almost every single day. I think TopStep should get rid of the consistency rule just for today. Let us be great. Yeah, you're going to have to take that up with MP. What would you recommend? Recommendations do you have for me first time buy? Yep, we just answered that one. Let's see here. Why would you short the market while it's ripping like this? Does this look bearish at all? I agree with you, but I think waiting for pullbacks could be a good thing too. Could be a very good thing. Rips, do you have a community Discord channel for trading? I do, but I recommend you stick out here in the free streams here on YouTube. Up $450 this morning across 3 accounts, trying to scalp micro NQ before open, small and steady. Very nice. Up $1,200 there. Love to see that. 1,350, I think. Sellers blew past my 59.35, so now waiting. There you go. What advice could you give me while I'm struggling to pass this 50K combine? Apologies for the bunch of questions. Okay. Where are you struggling to pass the 50K combine? You do have a practice account that you could be using, so I would kind of utilize that. But if you're having a lot of struggle passing it, maybe it could be the account size. Maybe you want to look at trying a 100K or 150K account that has a little bit more drawdown room in it. What specifically is the biggest problem you're running into right now? Hey, Rip, so there's no consistency rule on the XFAs accounts. The only rule on the XFAs for payouts, Adam, is that you need to make $200 in 5 days, in any 5 days. So you can trade on one day, you make $200. The next day you lose $600. Next day you make $800. Next day you make $300. As long as you have 5 any days of $200 or more and you have a positive account balance, you could take out 50% of your profits. So if you are worried about consistency, you don't have to on Top Step. You can have a day where you make $60,000 in one day and then you make 200, 200, 200, 200. There, boom. You can take a payout. That would be 60,800. So you can take a payout for 30,400 at that point. So yeah, no consistency rules. It's by far and away the best prop firm to trade on, in my opinion. It's the only prop firm that I currently trade on. I've traded on other prop firms in the past. What I found value in was trading with Top Step there. Do you think it's healthy to backtest new edges in the market while you're trading your current edge so that you can easily swap your current edge with if it fails? Yes, I do. I think you should always be backtesting, but don't run into the thing where you're trying a new strategy every single week. Find strategies that you could work with, that you could stick with. Don't try to have like 20 different strategies, because then you'll run into a mess there. Wait, what are you talking about? You won't get a 150K that cheap in a while. Is it on sale now? If it's your first one and you click the link that's pinned to the top of the chat, you will get a discount on it. But that's only if it's your very, very first one. And you also get like a cheap reset. So, Rips, which item do you feel follows more trend than ranges? I'm finding more of a trend trader and get eaten on ranges. Nikkei tends to trend quite nicely. Dow trends nicely. It depends. You can have choppy sessions. There are some commodities that, I mean, if you want to be a bond trader, it does have some nice trends, but NQ has very beautiful trends. You just have to be patient. It moves around so much, so people tend to not have patience for it, but you can catch really nice trends in the indices, in the index futures. So I would say sticking with those. Let's see here. Rips, do you think NQ will hit 21K today, considering how the Globex session was? 21,000 could be hit. Yes, I think it could be hit. If we get through the muck at 800s, 850s, I think it's definitely on the table. Yes. Does the discount apply after you have submitted the payment because it's still asking for a discount code? No, again, if it's your very first time ever trading on Top Step, you'll get a deeper discount on the very first combine you buy using the link that's pinned to the top of the chat. If it's not your very first combine, you will not get a discount. It'll show you what the price is paying at checkout. There's no code to apply. However, there will be a RIPS coupon code coming in the near future. How do you calculate your number of contracts in the NQ based on your balance amount? It's more so based on the trade that I'm looking at. There's some trades that I'll take that are worth putting in 5 contracts off the when I open the trade. There are some trades that are worth like maybe 1 contract and then scaling slowly into it. I have a broader idea of what the maximum contracts I'm willing to take on a certain trade are. And I have a certain entry that I'm looking for, a certain price that I'm looking for. And sometimes if I think that there's a chance that it might not retrace fully to where I'm looking for it for full size, I'll start scaling into it slowly and then reading the tape around that and adding to it if it gets those pullbacks that I'm looking for. So it's all varied on the type of trade that's setting up there. Hold on, we're going back here. Okay. How do you calculate? Yeah, we answered that. Get a golden monitor at 100K. What's a golden monitor? Yeah. Oh, for the Top Step. Yeah, golden monitor. Monitor would be a 24 karat gold. Spread is too big on options today. Something huge is on the table. Well, that's market makers being smart. They want to screw over the people. I mean, you can go in there and sell betwixt the spread and you'll get filled almost instantly. But do you really want to be that person when you can be parked on the sidelines of wider spreads, right? If you're selling contracts. So we only have 30 days to activate the XFA. Only if you don't have 5 active XFAs. If you have 5 active XFAs, you have an unlimited amount of time for those past combines to wait. How do I add the dome and tape on Top Step X? There's a setting for it. What is it? How do you do this? There's like a plus button, and then you can just add like the order, the time and sales, the dome. Yeah, that's all you have to do. You just press that plus button. You can add more windows. Dome, time and sales, and the order window. But time and sales and dome are just plenty. Rose, what reason are so many taking the Series 3 for? I have no idea, but I'm taking it in December. Extremes can snap back. Careful chasing this market after all stocks are open. Yeah, I mean, I'd like to see a retracement potentially in this market and then looking for longs there. Again, if we get up to 1,200 likes today, I will be giving away some free Top Step combines. Playing the pullback, shorting for more than a quick mean or Bollinger Band reversal there. 50K combine, use 3 MNQ per trade and scale down after losses. I like that, Kelvin. Very, very nice. Passing 50K accounts has become easy. Frustratingly, blowing XFAs is even easier. Yeah, I mean, if you stack them up, though, I think you'll have a better chance. Ribs, how do you clear the arrows from your chart from taking trades so that your chart won't be so cluttered? Turn off your executions. Turn off show executions. I like listening to you guys go back and forth. LOL, friendly competition. I don't know what you're talking about. Is it calendar days for profit or 1,600 open, 1,700 close is a day? Oh yeah. No, it's not a calendar day. It's the actual trading session. So it opens at 6 p.m. Eastern and it closes at 4 p.m. Eastern the next day. So that's considered one day. Hi Rips, the 200 that would apply to one account. Imagine you started each XFA on different days. Would they also have to get the 200 on those other accounts? Each account is treated differently. So if you're not copying your accounts, the 5 days is only going to be applicable to the account that has 5 days of $200 or more. It's per account. So you should be copying accounts if you want to have that spread out. If you take a payout, your account immediately goes to max loss at 0. So you want to make sure you have enough equity or you could cause real pain. Well, I agree with that, but I think that if you've never taken a payout on Top Step, one of the things that I see people running into all of the time is that they do really, really well on the onset, and then they run into the variance where they stop doing well, and instead of having like getting a payout, they pump that account up where they could have taken a payout, and then they just slowly drain it and they never take a payout. So I always say if you have an opportunity to take one single payout, take the dang payout there. Rips, my daily strat depends on the color of my mood ring. What color is it this morning? Hopefully bright red. When you have built up enough buffer and XFAs that you can trade however you want, why don't people just withdraw the money and trade them in a personal account? You can do whatever you want. Remember, NVR inverted. Just remember, it's your world, baby. We're just living in it. You can do whatever you want. Hey, Rips, thanks for the nice short yesterday on Power Hour. Wasn't that fun? That's a really good one. Hold on, gotta go back up here. How does banking resets work? It's not out yet, but it will be out. And once it's out, I'll be able to talk about it. I haven't heard anything more on banking resets, no. I'm holding 3 contracts since yesterday. Derek, what's your average? That's sick. Top Step TV said to watch out for promotion at 150K subscribers on YouTube. Okay, cool. What was the biggest size you traded on NQ? In my own personal account, I think I got up to like 35 lots one time, and it didn't end pretty. I think I traded somewhere 35 to 50 contracts, and it was on Thinkorswim. Trying to lose a lot of money and time, strategy hopping, not giving it time to see edge, and you keep doing that. Choose a strategy that fits. Trade it a lot, put numbers in and grow. Yeah, that's very good advice right there. I want to win something. Viewers, please, 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 for the love of free stuff, please hit the like. Let's see where we're at on likes right now. We have 30 minutes till the market opens here. We are at 603 likes, so we'll do a poll. Let's do a poll here. Will the NQ end the day above or below 21K? Above, below. All right, go ahead and vote in the poll. Hold on here. We got to scroll back up, get back to the conversation that we're talking about here. All right, here we go. Okay, here we go. Do you build a safety cushion before you take a payout? Me personally, I have like a regular schedule that I'm taking payouts on. I'm not really paying attention to it, but yeah, I usually have a pretty nice safety cushion by the time I'm taking a payout. Any thoughts on PMI today? Maybe we'll start getting honest numbers now. Maybe. We'll see. We will have to see here. Let's see. Thoughts on ICT? He's welcome to come on down to the stream anytime. Yo, Rips, made over 30K before in payouts. Lost my XFA this morning after making 12K. I'm constantly repeating the cycle. Get tilted and blow, man. Any advice, bro? If you're trading Top Step X Bobby's World, you need to very easily just set a daily loss limit that locks you out. That's it. Set it to $1,000. Lock yourself out. You can't do any more hurt to yourself. That's where I'd start. Hey, Rips, is that Sierra chart on your left, top of your screen? No, it's Bookmap. Link in the description below if you want more information on Bookmap. Rips is basically a live stream Top Step support Q&A. Yeah, you never know. Some days we are. Nice, JC. NVIDIA's at 142 plus 32 since you got in. Very, very nice. I like it better on top Thinkorswim so I can watch SPY and triple Qs. You can still do that on the standalone version of Bookmap. You just have to buy the data feed for it. Rips, what's the benefit of going live over working 5 XFAs? You can still trade 5 XFAs if you have a live, but the benefit of having a live account is that you have a dedicated risk manager who's going to help you, guide you through that account, and you can trade any size, any loss limit, anything you want as long as it's approved by the risk manager there. And your orders are hitting the market. Rips, how realistic to learn to catch bottom and top of the day and play reversal instead of inside the range? I mean, backtest it. If you have some type of thing that you're looking for, you could backtest it. It's definitely something you could try for. And if you're having tight stops, you can do pretty well with that. Let's see here. 1,700 watching. Throw up them likes for free combines. Okay, 1,200 likes and we'll do it. We have about 1,800 people in here. We get 1,200 likes. We'll do free combines. Simple as that. Is the 5K payout free merch still going on? As far as I know, yes. Has banking reset started? I don't think so. When is FOMC? Tomorrow. FOMC is tomorrow. Tomorrow. Rip, should we expect uncertain moves in the market for the rest of the week now that the results are out? No, FOMC is going to bring us a lot of uncertainty until it comes out, though. Let's see here. Today's the 5th day for me to get 200 to get my first ever payout. So freaking scared to trade. Tell you what, Ashwin, I'm going to give you a little cheat sheet here. Don't trade it. Lock it up right now. Wait until next week. If you are trading scared, there's only bad things that can come from that. You don't want to reinforce the habits that good things happen when you're trading out of the pocket. Being scared is out of the pocket. Lock it. If you're out of the pocket, you just got to lock it. Hey, Rips, I only trade objective levels like session high-low, previous day high-low, and pivots with VWAP standard deviations. That Spaceman BTC indicator is a game changer, buddy. Thank you for sharing. Thanks to SW for bringing it to my attention. So appreciate you, but all thanks go to SW for that one. Another 8 ticks in the bag. Okay, now I'm going to chill. Nice work there. And can't wait to see the liberal crying memes again. There you go. Rips, I know you like to play poker. I do too. What stakes you play? I play 510. Me personally, we're playing 100, 200 today at Bobby's room. Biggest stakes I've ever played is 200, 400 with a 1,000, 2004 straddle. Don't you know I'm still standing better than I ever... Let's see, going back up here. All right, got the email from Top Step team saying that I'm trading well and they're monitoring my trades. Congratulations to you, fruits of deeds. Very nice. Rips, any chance of you getting a VIP team on Top Step? Perhaps. Stay tuned for that. Stay tuned. Rips, where's the turn off execution button in TV? There's one in Top Step X. It's the stop sign in the top right corner right next to your balance. So click that. It'll lock you out for the rest of the day. You'll be locked out until 6 p.m. Eastern tonight. That's when tomorrow starts in futures. Next level trade long for me is down at 59.27, but gonna skip and chill. Good luck. Who needs to make enough last night to drink beer all year? Any ideas where all those celebrity refugees are going? I don't know. Maybe they'll go to Canada. Nice to see you killing it end of last week and start of this week. Thank you, Ronnie. I appreciate you, buddy. I got jealous of you and your success at times, and that comes off with harsh feelings. Even though you have no idea I exist, I apologize sincerely. I don't mean to make anybody feel that way. I worked very hard to create this life for myself. I've had tremendous failures in my life. You have to understand, like, I'm a little bit older. I've gone through a lot of life. It's not what you see now all the time. It was a lot of times where it was very troublesome, very difficult. I've had way more failures than I've had successes, but there's one thing about me is that you can't knock me down. I will keep coming back up, and that is what I credit a lot of my success to. Obviously, there's a lot of luck involved in success, but it's the resilience. If you can get up after being knocked down, if you can keep going for yeses after you've been told no thousands of times, it's resilience and luck that gets you there, persistence and grit. That's it. But if you felt jealous of success, don't be jealous of people's success. If it's genuine success, instead be inspired that it's possible. I'm just a regular dude. I grew up extremely, extremely poor. I had the same pair of shoes for the same 3 years growing up. I had to hot glue gun them together to be able to walk to school. I grew up in the mud and, got into a lot of fights when I was younger. I had, not the picture perfect past. I did not come from the picture perfect past. So, it's a lot of grit. It's a lot of grind, but don't be jealous of people's success and instead let it inspire you, if anything. But appreciate what you said. Thank you. Ribs, earlier you mentioned not filtering time in sales. What exactly does that mean, the size filter? If you have it set to like 2 or 3, it's only going to show you prints that are 2 or 3 contracts being traded, 2 or 3 lots. How do we get free combines? You like the video. It's very simple. You like the video. That's it. How do I get the coupon if I'm already a Top Step member? There's no way to get it. Yeah, but if you do click the link that's pinned to the top of the chat, it does help me out. It does show Top Step that you are supporting. Today and tomorrow for the meeting. I believe tomorrow the announcement press conference. Yep, tomorrow is the big one. Tomorrow's the big one here. Hold on, I gotta scroll up. Oh, thank you there. Holy Earth, thank you. So do we buy every dip? Yep, there you go. Thank you there, Holy Earth. Appreciate you. All right, catching up here to the chat. Let's see here. Okay, there's the buyers. I said, okay, there you go. Same boat. I'm $15 away for the 5th straight day over 200 first payout. Take a break. What's the indicator you reference? SW, Spaceman BTC. Spaceman BTC. Hey, Rips, do you drink Rip It? I've never had it before. No. Does David Goggins live in your neighborhood? Not that I'm aware of, no. I took a trade last night at 9 p.m. during the rally. I used 3 lots. Do those count towards the 5 contract limit when market opens a little bit over? That's not how it works. That's just your maximum position size. It's not the amount of contracts that you can trade in a single day. The 5 contract limit is the amount of contracts that you can have currently on in one single position at a certain time. You're not limited to only trading 5 contracts throughout the entire day. That's not how that works. How much did you lose before you started to become profitable? A lot, because I was trading my own money. I started trading almost 11 years ago now. I got to go back and check. I have the email from my original account being opening, but it's like 2013 or 2014. I got to go back and check, but 10 or 11 years, and it was 3 years of a lot of pain. Thankfully, I had money it was market tuition money that I had to burn. I don't really like saying that, but I had money that it was money that I could afford to lose, and I lost it. I lost a lot of money doing it, but I knew that in the long term that it would at least not only come back to me, but get to a place where I could extract money consistently from the market. Let's see here, going back up. Rips VIP team should be taken from here, not on Top Step TV. Yeah, maybe. What a speech. Next 3 people to use code RIBS get 3 free straight to Sim. Oh, you're funny. Is that you, Simba? Is that you, buddy? Rib's daughter wants to know how old you are. What? I don't have a daughter. Ribs just passed my 2nd ever combine using smaller lots and trusting the process. There you go. No more capital gains. We'll see. That would be pretty sweet. That'd be pretty dope, wouldn't it? Let's see here. I can't feel you on the Trump mess, but I completely feel you on the struggle to get where you're at now. Very inspiring. Thank you, Lenny. It's always good to put politics aside. Whatever I believe in doesn't mean that you have to believe in it too. But like I said this morning, I'm a very, Very happy man. Very, very happy man. Good to see what I believe is our country going back on track here. Are you going to trade after the open? It depends. We'll see. I still have my accounts unlocked, so we will see. Rip's daughter wants to know how old you are. I do not have a daughter. Rips, what kind of settings are you looking for today? The setup that I'm looking for is a big pullback with a lot of liquidity that we can long into there. Yo, come to Rip's stream for trading, but walk away with a lot of life lessons. Loving your work, pal. Thanks, Apex Trades. I need to fix my relationship with money first. I excel in practice, afraid to take the trade in the combine. You'll get there. It's okay. It's okay. We're about 15 minutes here from the open, folks. Hit that like button, and we will do giveaway for some free combines. Ribs, how did you get that radio voice? I don't know. God bless me if you think it's a good thing. The initial reversal last night hit Hoagland weekly kickoff high to the tick. Sick. Get those top step X levels in ASAP. There you go. Not too many jealous people could say they're jealous. That's a good start of fighting his demons, walking in the light. Love that. Yeah, very true. I mean, it's a very cool statement that they put out. And I just think that I've always been the person where I've always aspired to be those people I admire. And throughout my life, I've always wanted more. It's what drives me. Even to this day, I always want more. I always want to push harder. I want to prove to myself. Every single day I wake up, I have the mindset that I need to prove to myself that I'm worth myself. I need to create a man that is good enough to give to the world. And I need to develop that man every single day. And I need to prove to myself that that's who I have to give to the world. I do that every single day, and I try to do it every single day. It's a difficult thing, though. It's a very difficult thing, but it's hard work. It's something that if you stop for even a moment, you can lose your sight on things. You can lose track, but it all comes from within, and I give a lot of it comes from my faith as well. I feel that I'm a very, very blessed person, and I'm very thankful every single day for the air that's in my lungs. Ribs, how did you get that? Yeah, we already talked about that. 50 lot micro on 50K accounts full ported. You could just use 5 minis instead. Save yourself some commissions. What trade did you take today? We took the long last night during the election results. For those that struggle with Top Step and can't afford Bookmap, one great way to read order flow is simply with the 100-tick chart. That is very true. Lamau, that was great. Simba, if that's really you, shoot me a DM on Twitter if that's really you. We'll see. Hey, Rips, I'm definitely more of a mean reversion trader. I struggle with breakouts. Are you comfortable trading both ways, or do you wait for breakouts? It depends on the current price action. I am a breakout trader for sure. Oh, Rips, my daughter wants to know how old you are. I am older than 30, but younger than 60. Hey, Rips, I'm definitely, yeah, we answered that. Do you think Top Step will ever add cumulative volume delta and other related features in the future? Yes, I do, 100%. What's your chess score? 1700. Bullet Rapid, highest I ever got was like 1880, probably around 1700 or 1800 right now. Rips, I don't like Trump, but I like his policy, respect the guy. There you go. Yeah, there you go. I think that we're going to have a fantastic 4 years here. I wish Top Step would add the rest of TradingView indicators. They might in the future there. They might. Still catching up here. I'm trying to catch up. There we go. We are here in Australia, loving the Trump win. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Rips, your energy is like Red Bull to start the day. Thanks for juicing all of us up for the market every morning. No problem there, Dave. Happy to do it. Rips, why are you answering most of the questions? You're awesome. This is what we do every single morning. This is what we do. How do you stay on track with that, Rips? A lot of praying, a lot of gratitude, a lot of meditation. I've been meditating a lot more now. I took kind of a break from it. I've been meditating a lot more now, and I found like my happy place here to meditate. It's in my pool, believe it or not. We have a beautiful speaker system and outside in the backyard that goes all around the pool. And so I just put on some meditation tones and I'm just like weightless in that thing. And it's freaking awesome. I'm like, I'm in another, I'm on another level there. It's awesome. But yeah, I mean, and just, with time and experience throughout your life, you learn what works, you learn what doesn't, you learn more about yourself. A lot of it just comes from within, knowing who you are and what your actual goals are and being true to yourself. Based on how often you're asked for advice, what do you believe is the most common problem holding traders back from becoming profitable? Probably fear. Fear more than anything. Fear creates anger, creates tilt. Having fear when you have a good trade on, not letting it work. One of the easiest ways to mitigate that is to never pull yourself out of a trade and only use a trailing stop, and learn to have a trailing stop that makes sense. You're sounding like Wed Watson. I don't know what that is. If you don't like tick charts, I'd also recommend 10-second charts. Really nice for volume reading. There you go. Oh, Wes Watson. I think, yeah. I know who that is. Yeah. What's the name of that disoriented chart with the balloons? Book map. Rips, when you trade, don't wear boxers. Thanks. I'm wearing pants right now. Sorry to burst your bubble there. Rips, any chance it could be buy the rumors, sell it on the news day? No. I think that if we get a pullback, it'll be a nice long. Rips, what did you do before coming into trading? Building and selling brands. Locked out after 2 losses today. I wouldn't with a private broker. Well, if you want to use a private broker, go ahead. Rips, can you explain maximum loss limit? Hold on. For the XFA, it is whatever it says it is. If you hit that maximum loss limit, your account is blown. How many charts do you have on your screen when you start to trade? I have the Mag 7 over here. I have my main chart over here, a bookmap chart over here, another chart over here that has a certain thing running, another chart over here, and a main chart where I'm doing my execution. So all together, chart windows 1, 2, well, that's 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 charts. There you go. Do you need it? No. Rips, how do you filter time and sales on Top Step X? Let's see. It's the size filter window right there. It says 1. I keep mine at 1 there. You ever tested your IQ? Yeah, it came back and I failed the test. Do you watch F1? Yeah, and we might be going to it with my wife, and I might be hanging out with another trading influencer's him and his wife. So we'll see if that comes into play. But it's going to be a couple weeks. It's going to be a lot of fun. Have not traded my reset for 27 days. I will reset again on Tuesday. When it resets, will I lose the first reset if I do not pass the combine before Tuesday? Or do I get to bank the first reset? I don't think you get to bank it yet. So I would just trade it. Absolutely not. Ever so meticulous. Come on. Absolutely not. Rips, are you a flat earther? I'm not. Not Horn Pub? No. Let's see here. Why don't short it before the open if the gap is too high? Because I think that we could still be bulling here. We could still be bulling. Praying, that is why you have a good heart. Yeah, I have a lot of faith in my God. Very, very thankful for what he has taught me along my very interesting life that I've lived. He's a good man. You think he's unfair at times, and then you realize it's all a bigger lesson to teach you more about yourself and how you should conduct yourself as a man. What is your suggestion for a trailing stop that makes sense? You should use market structure. Manually trail it and use market structure. Does it not look like a short-term bull flag? I mean, it very well could be, but I think that perhaps we can get a little bit lower. I mean, this might be the lowest that we go. It could just catapult from here, but I'd like to see some mess down here, but we'll see. Thank you so much for your YouTube mentorship. I request the first ever payout after at least a year of trying. I've turned the corner. Let's go. Don't give up, y'all. Nice work there. Raciel. Do you ever trade try, or is it too small? I've never traded try, no. Break down book map more for us. I'm sure you have done it plenty of times before. Yeah, we'll do that more tomorrow since we're coming to a close here on the stream here. Rips, are you a Leo or a Gemini? Maybe neither, maybe both simultaneously. Hi from Dubai. What's up, Habibi? How you doing? Rips, why do people ask you so many weird questions? I don't know. People have curiosities. Who are we to say that they're weird? Rips, how do you filter time and sales? Change that number down to a 1, or 2, or 3, whatever floats your boat. I keep mine at 1. Huge fan of F1. I'd love to go to the Vegas Grand Prix. Yeah, come on down. There you go. Come on down. If we get 1,200 likes, 1,200 likes, we'll do free combines. 1,200 likes, 1,200 likes. Come on down. Please spell kerfufflation. Sure. Kerfufflation. There you go. Just know that the retail rents will be all day today. If you cannot withstand 30 to 40 point move against you, you do not trade minis. I like that advice, Jonathan. We'll have to see what happens. Can't wait for the Las Vegas GP flying in Thursday afternoon. Dude, hit me up. Hit me up. Maybe we can play some cards. Am I going to fast markets? Not today, but I'm going to be on the FOMC stream tomorrow. Rips, you prefer boxers or briefs? What if I told you commando is the way to do it? Have the old dong slapping around. Give the legs a tickle. As always, thanks, Rips. Have a great day. Here's a weird question. Are your feet ticklish? I don't know. Rips, do you watch endurance racing? Honestly, it could be a lot of different things. I do like the Le Mans 24 hours, if that's what we're talking about there. My only fear taking along at the very moment is it looks like a double top on both 5-minute and 15-minute time frames. It very well could be. Very well could be. Max taking the world title in Vegas. Let's go. Verstappen. Speaking of Verstappen, we might be Verstappen the stream here pretty soon. I'll give you folks another 2 minutes here. 2 minutes to get 1,200 likes so we can give away free Top Step Combine. Yeah, I bruised my kneecaps. Yeah, that's why, that's just something we have to worry about out there, right? Ribs, we use Horn Pub brass today. I was thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it. Definitely thinking about it. Super Wild says, Top Step scamming hard AF. How? How is that? And what are they doing to scam, my friend? Would you agree with me that the biggest leap in progress comes from when traders start exploring the markets for themselves without outside confluence, i.e. social media? I think that it's good to have trading buddies and bounce ideas off of it, but yes, you're always going to have to find your own way in the markets. I agree with that. Rips, you talk about kerfufflation. What are you looking at to be considered kerfufflation? A trade down to 2 different areas, either here or here. These zones. These are the zones I'm looking for kerfufflation. We could actually fail all the way down to there, but that would be insane. So I would be looking for, if you want to paint 3 zones, there's your 3 zones right there. That's what I'd be looking at. So either of those. Why has gold and silver both taken a hit today? Probably because of the Trump win and the impending fiscal policy that people are assuming is going to take place. Which VWAP setting on the Top Step mine is different. This is Thinkorswim, so these are the settings I use. Input session HLC3. There we go. All right. 1 more minute here, folks. 1 more minute. Can we get it up to 1,200 likes? We're very close. We are very close right now. We are at 956. I think we could do it. How can I win a free combine? All you have to do is click the like button. That's it. Very simple. You click the like button. That's it. That's it and that's all, baby. That's it and that's all. And that's it and that's all. Just got the email that live accounts have been enabled to trade. Yo, wait, where's mine? Nice. Yes, sick. 6 minutes ago. Nice. Hey, Ribs, we appreciate your patience while we manage live trading access around the U.S. presidential volatility. Sick. Effective as this moment, live funded accounts that were disabled for the market volatility are enabled to resume trading. Lovely. Lovely. All right, so let's see if we got there. We are at 1,015 likes. We got very close today, folks. I got to get going because we got to trade the open together here. But God bless you all. God bless America. It's been a wonderful stream today. It's been great doing some Q&A with you folks. A lot of fun. We were locking up today up about $12,000 across our XFAs because we traded during the election. Didn't take any trades here and live, but we had a great time. So I'll be back tomorrow. We're going to be trading it live here before the FOMC. Then we're going to be on Top Step TV. Wish me luck. I'm playing in Bobby's room today. Let's run good. Let's crush some souls. Good luck, everybody. Take care, and I'll see you bright and early tomorrow. Take care.